G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So today we're doing the Macca's McDonaldland Meal. Oh yeah, baby. Now they've got a new shake out. I was umming and ahhing about doing this, but I thought I've had a few people ask and I thought I better do it. You know me, I love me Macca's. So McDonaldland shake. Now I've got to say, and it does have raspberry sprinkles on the top with the whipped cream. I've got to say, driving here, I was really getting a very strong raspberry vibe and salt vibe because you get in this meal fries. You know the deal. Gotta have a fry. It was very raspberry and salty smell. That was from the fries, of course. Quarter pounder. Now, I'll talk more about this in a sec. There are 3 meals to choose from. I went with quarter pounder instead of one of the others. And this guy, McDonaldland collectible. Now, I've seen, actually, last time I saw this on someone's video, it was wrapped up. Why isn't it wrapped? Anywho, doesn't really matter. We got the goods. That's the main thing. And most importantly, Sleeviettes, because I tell you what, I'm running out lately and Macca's always come through. Now, folks, before we do too much of this, that, and the other, let's have a red hot suck of this shake. Now, also, before I go through prices and whatnot, please make sure you're sitting down. That's draw long enough. No, yeah. So actually, you know what? I might flip the lid. We'll have a bit of a taste of what's going on with this raspberry. What's it called? Raspberry sprinkles. So there they are. I think they're a bit scabby with them. I've seen people get a lot more than this. But anywho, let's check them out. Of course, being sprinkles, they've got a bit of a crunch factor to them. That's not bad. I like that. And I am expecting big things from the shake. It's very blue, this one. I reckon it's going to be pretty flavoursome. Let's find out. I've got to tell you, I'm getting a bit of a lime vibe there. I don't know why. But I love me thick shakes, especially Macca's thick shakes. Let's see if we can get that on there. Ooh. Rightio. Pop the lid back on just in case. We don't want any spillage. That's for sure. We don't want the car covered in blue stuff or any bloody stuff. So how the bloody hell do they get these things on? I always struggle with them. Come on. I feel like I'm going to push it through. Is it on? No, it's still not bloody on. Come on, man. There we go. I heard the click. Anywho, I'm going to have another suck. That's a pretty decent thick shake. Now, you can get this with a Big Mac, nuggets, or the quarter pounder. Now, I should do some eating because that's what this is all about. So let's get on to this quarter pounder. Let's just leave that there. So they got me pickles. That's pretty good. Gotta go again. I'm loving this. I'm saying I'm loving this. It's been a while since I've had a quarter pounder, so it's hitting in a good way. But What I'm not McLoving is the price of this lot. $17.85 for the meal, large meal that is. You can get a medium or large. But please know, that's with a soft drink or probably a water, like Coke, Fanta and whatnot. If you want to add the drink, or this drink, the McDonaldland shake, it's going to cost you, at this store, $2.25 more in a large. But also, please know, you can just go in there and buy this thing. You don't have to get it with the meal. So all up, $17.85 became $20.10. Not happy, Jan. Now, also, on a side note, you can get this guy for $3.50. So, you know what? I reckon I should have another mouthful and open this guy up, and I'll scoff the rest later. Now, this is supposed to be about McDonald's characters, including, oh, that's right, it's wrapped up on the inside, including Ronald McDonald. So it's a mystery. And when I went through the drive-thru, I did ask them, can you pick one? And they said they don't, like which one you want. They said they don't know which one's which. So I guess you get what you get. But I'm not saying you get what you pay for. This is a bit ridiculous for Macca's, the price. Oh no, oh no. Just who I actually never wanted. I can see me deleting some comments now. So anywho, you know what? Sometimes it's better not to focus on things and think about it too much, because I actually didn't want this character. There's Birdie, there's Mayor McCheese, and I actually want a Mayor McCheese. And you know what? Everyone's after Mayor McCheese from what I've heard. No one can get him. Anyway, let's open it up. Now, it's embossed on the other side. We'll put old mate down there. Bloody Nora. The one I wanted the least, I got. But isn't that the way life goes sometimes? Grimace, going to Grimace Island. Their stickers. Bloody hell, can't pick it up. What's that? Friend of Grimace. All we need now is a Grimace shake. Passport. McDonaldland passport. Hey, you know what else I got? I got a Finlander passport. I'm a Finlander too, in case you're wondering. I got all these passports. There's your shake, the sticker of the shake. Now, of course, I ain't going to do anything with these things. I don't know what the hell is that. Most likely to throw a little birthday party. Oh yeah. And what is this? Now, this is what gets me, not just the price. Somewhere I saw this advertised. Oh, this is a postcard. They're postcards. Somewhere I saw this advertised as an adult meal. It's like, dude, this is not adult stuff. This is kid stuff. Grimace Island. I would be putting this out if I was Macca's as a kid's meal. I think they've lost the plot a bit on this one, and they have lost the plot with the price. You know what? If you want me to send you a postcard, DM me, and I'll send you the postcard to Grimace Island. I might keep this one. You never know. Oh, I might send it. I'll send you a postcard. DM me on Insta. Wouldn't that be funny? And then you can show people that you got a postcard from 2Aussie. Anywho, folks, these things are getting very cold. I better whack them in me gob. I think this is, whether I got Grimace or not, I think this is actually pretty ridiculous, and that's why I didn't do it on the day. But, talking about DMing, I had a few people in the DMs or DM me. Are you going to do it? Why didn't you do it? What's going on? So, people just expect me to do Macca's crap. Anywho, that's it, folks. That's what it's all about. A little bit trashy, but I will say that the shake It's a doozy. I like it. And I thought I would. I love me shakes. And that one is probably one of their better ones. Give that a crack, even if you do nothing else. I'm sure you don't. Most adults don't want this crap, but I thought I'd just show you. Anyhow, guys, this thing's a winner. I'll give it 4.5 stars out of 5. All the rest, 2 stars out of 5 for value. That's for taste for this one. 4.5 stars out of 5 for taste. At $7.20, not so much. Maybe about 3.5 stars out of 5. So, folks, that's me. I'm going to wind it up. Get into my shake. I'm loving it. But we did get a little bit mixed stooge today, I reckon. Anywho, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo and stay fresh. Instead of dunking them, I might just do this. And I think there's 5 or 6 to collect, so I won't be knocking myself out trying to collect them. That'll do me. Sayonara.